Okay, I guess it's time for another eBay rescue. It's got this puppy in, and this is supposed to contain a Sega Saturn. I don't think there's any packing in here. Let's see if this thing is broken. If you're a regular of my channel, you know my gripes about US sellers. Hey, bubble wrap. Surprise, surprise.
You're watching the Sega Holic.
I believe I got this in the neighborhood of about $35, and I think it was just a generic not working claim for parts only again. So let's go ahead and test this puppy out, see what's wrong with it. But before we get to testing, let's just check out the physical condition. All in all, not bad. A little bit dirty. Here's the back cover. I like to look in here to see if there's any rusting on this plate. This looks pretty good. Label looks good. Power supply, it's okay. I don't know if this is discoloration or the label started peeling, but this is the first time I've ever seen. Not bad. Something's shaking in here. My guess would be the this power supply. This tends to crack when over tightened. So first thing we'll do is probably check out this power supply when we crack it open. But first, let's see if this thing is getting power. Let's use the included power supply. This auction was a bit different. Usually I get ones without the controller and AV cord and power cord. Power's on. Let's check it with a disc. All we're checking for to see if the disc spins while powered on. Controller seems broken too. The disc is not spinning. There's probably something wrong with the CD drive, or whether it's the laser pickup or the drive itself. We're gonna have to see. Again, 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Screw is completely missing. Let's zoom in on that. Check it out. A dead millipede. Again, usually the power supply, this jack right here, usually cracks. Check this out. It looks like he messed around with the laser pickup. So definitely have to replace the laser pickup. You can see the 32-pin IC right here on the laser board. The CD power is actually tied down with a tie strap. Again, some of them are tied down like this. This is actually a good sign because whoever had this Saturn did not really mess around with this console. It looks like all he messed around with was the laser pickup, which I have a couple of. But before I replace the laser pickup, I'm just going to do some general cleaning. Okay, if you've seen my other laser pickup repair video for the Sega Saturn, I'll just go ahead and explain it again. Here's a pickup that you would typically buy from eBay or other sources. You can get them really cheap for about $7 each if you do your research. There is a solder blob right here that you need to remove. Again, use an ESD safe soldering iron, and we'll do that right now. And just clean the area off with some isopropyl alcohol. Now can you go ahead and replace the broken pickup. You can actually do this without any tools. So what you want to do is just move the gearing here so the pickup moves backwards, and then pull on this lever here while pushing the rod forward. Pull on this here, it'll release the ribbon cable. When you have the clipped in, just make sure it's in properly so it's not in diagonally. This looks good. And just make sure this notch here goes on top of this ridge so it glides over the top. One more thing. Take this tooth gear off and obviously put it on a new pickup. There's a couple clips here, 1, 2, and 3 on the inside. You may need a precision screwdriver to actually push on the tabs. Now just test it out, make sure it flows freely. Now just use some silicone grease to grease up the rod. This stuff is safe. This is used by Sanwa and Seimitsu for their joysticks and arcade parts. And put some on the glide here. Now I'm just going to reapply power and see if the disc spins.
Better run home to mama now.
You're watching the Sega Holic.
Okay, that's a good sign. Let's clean off the laser head. Just make sure that thing is clean. The CD wobbles a little bit, so I'm gonna have to fix that. The spindle here might be sitting too close to the laser head. Much better. Okay, let's go and see if this thing outputs video and is actually working. Okay, you can see the teeth marks all over the place. Looks like the previous owner tried to raise the height of the spindle or something. I raised it to the correct level and also put some thread lock on it. Hopefully that stays. And you can see here on the cover, looks like he did some modification, widened it, something. We're gonna go ahead and test it again. That is a good sign, at least it's getting video here. All right, looks like everything's working. And again, the problem was just the laser and also some spindle issues. Very easy repair. I did the total teardown on another 32-pin Saturn, so this is gonna be it.
If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and please, subscribe.